lot better in the gallery, I'm clear. Wonderful entrance.
So, it's just been like this all morning.
You better slow down because it's only 9 o'clock, Jackie.
I know. Did Robert call? Sorry about that.
No, I'm sorry, but
What about on the machine? Anything?
no messages.
There's got to be something wrong, Tiff. I mean, he said that he would definitely call me early this morning.
Well, you know how they are. They probably got mixed up into something else.
That, or maybe he just doesn't care anymore.
No, they're in trouble. Either that or they're trying to get Holly out of trouble.
Father!
Dizziness. I can't focus.
Lie still. Lie still. I'm here. It'll go away.
Where are they?
They're downstairs. Percy says it's all right if you stay in here for the time being.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
It's just too much tension. Just relax now.
I need my pills.
There aren't any more.
Oh, I need them. We've got to get to a doctor.
Basil said no.
Please. Oh, something. A doctor.
Somebody help. We need help. My father is sick. You gotta let us out of here. Somebody help.
Jackpot, Robert.
Cash? Please. I wonder if it's all there.
I don't know. I never saw $2.5 million before.
Oh, boy. Used to buy a lot of good times.
Man, it's brought a lot of grief.
Hey, look, this isn't the healthiest place to be. Let's pack this stuff up and get out of here.
How do you think we're gonna get out of here, man? Stick it in your pocket, call a cab, call a bus, what?
Come on, don't be funny. Give me a minute.
All right, now look, we gotta get out of here. And, we can't call a cab. We can't stick it in our pocket. We can't put it in bags. We're outnumbered. They're gonna realize it's gone. Even if we get to the border, they're gonna, well, how the hell are we gonna get it through customs?
Hey, come on, I should be saying these things, not you.
Well, great minds working the same way. Look at this.
Okay. The bottom line here, we gotta find a clever way to get away with cash. Yet, incriminate Basil at the same time.
I really like your thinking. I got an idea.
Somebody please help. Finally.
Your noise was disturbing
What
the
is
house.
it?
Father, he's very sick.
Let me look.
We've got to get him to a doctor. Alert the chauffeur and have a car sent round immediately.
I'm sorry, miss, but that's impossible.
I'm giving you an order, William.
That may be so, but I can only take my orders from the head of the household, Mr. Percy.
Get him up here, then. Father is extremely sick.
Mr. Percy is having his coffee and engaged in an important business call at the moment. He asked not to be disturbed.
He could be dying. Look at him.
That would be most unfortunate. But I have my instructions.
William Andrew Taffet, I have known you for more years than I care to count. And I have seen you rude to the servants, rude to the delivery men, and rude to the partners. But never in all my born days have I ever seen such insubordination to a member of the family. I will not have you talk to Miss Holly in that manner.
Mr. Percy is aware of Mr. Sutton's condition. I'm sure when he's free, he'll speak with you.
We haven't the time to wait.
Unfortunately, miss, you've got no choice.
I remember when he was a compassionate man.
There was a time when I thought they were all compassionate men. Gosh, I was fooled easily. Oh, Nanny, what are we going to do?
There's nothing we can do, as William says, but to wait.
There's always Luke. Maybe.
That's right. Never give up hope.
It's getting worse. Holly.
Just hold on a little longer, Father. Luke will find a way to get us out of here. I'm sure he will.
You know, it is so ridiculous that Luke and Robert are playing detective. They should just turn it over to the police.
I don't know about that. I mean, I think it's just a matter of honor with Luke to get Holly and the money back.
Well, Luke, maybe. I mean, he got us into this, but what about Robert?
He's Luke's friend. That's enough, dear.
But all I want to know is where we stand.
Well, speaking of one who knows, that might be hard to do.
I mean, what is it with him? He certainly doesn't have a problem relating to women.
No, he doesn't have that. I tell you what I think he has, Jackie. I think he has a problem relating to relationships.
If everything was going so great, I didn't crowd him, he didn't crowd me. I mean, I've never experienced something so spontaneous in my entire life. We spent a great night together, and then he just disappears.
Maybe it wasn't as great as you thought it was. Well, on second thought, maybe it was.
It was better than we even expected.
And you really thought he'd go on, didn't you?
Maybe that's it. Maybe I just planned too much. And I just logically thought that we would be spending all our time together.
Well, that's just it, Jackie. I mean, Robert is neither logical nor predictable.
Yes, but he's still a man.
Yes, but he's a different breed, Jackie.
How do you know?
Experience.
I keep forgetting you two went out. Oh.
Yes, we shared a few of those moments that you mentioned.
So tell me, what is it with him? It's not like some hit and run, you know, love him and leave him. I mean, it's not even another woman. I would know.
No, it's not another woman, but you do have competition.
What is it?
It's adventure. Robert craves adventure, just like a junkie craves a fix.
Maybe I should try locking him in the closet.
Oh, no, I don't think that would work. I really don't. I think that would probably just tie him down.
Like clipping his wings.
You can't change some men, Jackie.
Guess I should just be glad that he's on the good side.
I don't really care whose side he's on right now, just as long as he would get that money and get back here.
You're really up against the wall, aren't you?
I'm down to my last cent.
What about Noah?
I'm not asking him for another penny. No, he came across with a star, and I I think that was above and beyond the call of duty.
Have you checked the bank?
Switzerland? I don't even think they would extend credit to me.
What's happening there, ladies?
Stop right there, darling.
What'd I do?
Give me 10 good reasons why you're not in class right now.
Oh, give me a break.
Okay, give me 5 good
I'll
reasons.
give you one. History class was canceled. We have study period.
Again?
Yeah, again.
That's a good reason. Okay, fine. So what's up?
Well, I just needed a place to study.
Libraries have always been real good for that.
That's too crowded a library. Too quiet, too, for me. I figured I could study here. Is that okay?
Be our guest.
Thank you. So, Laura's not around, is she?
I wondered how long it was going to take before you said that.
Well, I was just wondering.
Of course, that would have nothing to do with why you're here.
I told you why I'm here. I gotta study my books.
Well, no one's stopping you.
Thank you.
Oh.
It's just better when she's here. You know, she kind of helps with this English lit stuff. It's better. She left for work yet?
Well, sorry, Prince Charming, you've missed her. She's, Cinderella's off with a girlfriend from New York.
Oh, a girlfriend, not a boyfriend.
No, a girl.
Good.
So you don't have to stay around here and turn green.
Oh, come on. I need some help on this stuff. It's due tomorrow at 10 a.m. in class.
He's all yours, Tiff. I have a heavy day with my typewriter.
Okay, what's your subject?
Well, something you should know about, a book by D.H. Lawrence.
Which one? He wrote several, you know.
Your favorite, Women in Love. Let's see, it says, choose a favorite passage from the book and describe in 300 words or more how it pertains to the overall theme of Lawrence's work.
Sounds easy enough.
Well, let's see, it says also include your reasons for choosing the passage and how it relates to your own individual experience.
Have you perchance read this book, Blackie?
Yeah, I skimmed through it.
Okay. What passage did you choose?
Let me show you. I have it marked in here.
Okay.
See, it's this one right here. It says, it was something beyond love, such a gladness of having surpassed oneself, of having transcended the old existence. How could he say I when he was something new and unknown? Not himself at all. This I, this old formula of age, was a dead letter.
That's it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
It's kind of a shot at the me generation, don't you think?
Well, Blackie, this book was written back in...
1919, published in 1920. I learned that from lecture.
Okay, so, do you know what it's talking about?
Yeah, I think I do.
Then what's the problem?
Well, I'll tell you what it's about. I think it's about this guy, and he's in love, right? He's so much in love with this girl that he kind of becomes her and him together.
Kind of like a couple.
Yeah, but his old self dies, and he's like reborn.
That's very good. Yeah. That's very good. Okay, now, do you know how this passage relates to the rest of the book?
Yeah, I think I can do that.
Good, good. Then there's no problem.
Yeah, there is. I think this is happening to me.
With Laura?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like we have something really special going, you know. But when we're together, it's real special. But she doesn't want to be together as much as I do.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. Do you know what the problem is?
Well, I think maybe that she, I think both of you probably are not ready for that, all-consuming love, you know, that Lawrence is talking about.
What do you mean, she like wants a life of her own or something like that?
Yeah, don't you?
Maybe I'm not spending enough money on her. I gotta wine her and dine her more, but I just don't have the bucks.
Blackie, I don't think that matters to Laura. Although yours truly wouldn't mind being wined and dined a little bit these days.
You ain't got no problem. You got Noah. He'll give you money anytime you need it.
That's not the point, Blackie. You don't take money from those you love. It's called exploitation if you continue taking it.
Well, you only got one thing to do, and that's reopen the Star.
Do you remember what happened the last time I tried to reopen the Star?
Different now. Luke's off the hook. Everything's okay. I just wish the guy would call me. I'm getting worried about him, you know? Think he's okay?
Oh, I'm sure he is. He'd call if he wasn't, believe me.
Yeah. I think he'll get that money. I know he'll get that money back from those crooks. I really do.
Yeah, well, I hope so. I think he's after a little bit more than the money, too.
Yeah, that's funny. I really like that Holly girl.
We all liked her.
I don't see how she could have done that to Luke. I just don't.
Well, never mind that. Right now, I want you to, get back with your studies. You got that paper you got to write.
Well, where are you going?
I have a few errands to run, and then I'm going to meet Noah at the hospital.
Oh, see, that's what I was talking about. Everybody wants to spend all the time together except for us.
I wouldn't call a 30-minute break all our time. You get that one-track mind of yours off of Miss Templeton and back on D.H. Lawrence, all right? And if
Okay.
anybody calls, I'll be at the hospital.
See you later.
Main desk, Miss Vining. Yeah, hold on just a second. Bobbie! Bobbie, is that you? Hi, yeah. Oh, I'm fine. Yeah. Yeah, hold on for half a second. I'll get her. Hold on just a second. I'll get Ruby.
Well, did I hear somebody mention my name?
As a matter of fact, it's Bobbie. She's on the phone from New York.
Oh, hi, darling. How are you? Oh, I'm fine. No, I haven't heard from him. Oh, honey, I would have called you if I did. What? Oh, you're really not kidding. What do I think? I haven't been this happy in months.
What?
Oh, can I tell everybody? Okay. Love you, darling. Bye-bye. I can't believe it.
Well, tell us. Maybe we won't believe it either.
Good news.
That was Bobbie, and she says she's thinking about moving back here.
To Port Charles?
Yeah. Yeah, she said she's really considering.
Well, that is good news.
Do you think you could find a spot for her on the staff?
Well, I don't see why not. She was one of the best nurses we ever had.
She certainly was. She was Audrey's prized pupil.
And well trained under your tutelage. She'll be welcome with open arms.
Sure brightened this place up. Be great to have her back.
And my apartment. New York's loss is our gain.
Dr. Hardy, it was Dr. Troutman. You're wanted on 7?
Oh, thank you, Amy. And be sure and relay that message, huh?
Oh, with great pleasure. Thank you.
Did she say why she's going back?
No.
It'd be great to see her.
Well, he'll give me somebody to worry with.
About Luke, right?
What else is new? I mean, the longer he stays away, the more worried I get.
For your relatives are handful enough. We don't need to expense others and getting in the way.
Never mind him. He's at least 5 steps behind us.
Yes, but he's a clever person, and I don't like clever people.
You like me, don't you?
Yes, I like you well enough not to see you get dead.
You just do as I've told you, and it'll all work out beautifully.
Now, I'm to drive the Bentley with the cash round back the pub.
Exactly, and wait. I'll pick up Percy in your newly silvered Bentley and have a convenient breakdown in front of the pub.
Now, when how does one arrange that?
It's an old trick I learned in prep school. You tie a piece of string to the distributor cap and hide it under the dashboard. And at the appropriate moment, you just pull it.
And out goes the engine.
Just like that. I'll have to go into the pub to call for repairs, won't I?
Yes, but instead you'll come through the pub, back to meet me.
Exactly. Get in the car and disappear from sight.
$2 million richer.
Don't get any fancy ideas about making away with that money all on your own, will you?
Well, I'm shocked you'd even suggest such a thing. You know the money would be meaningless without you.
I know the power of money. Love may be blind, but greed is blinder.
I'll be waiting for you, darling.
You better be. If you're not, it'll be the biggest and worst mistake of your life. Darling. Let's go.
Steve, you eating along?
Yeah, it kind of looks that way.
Why don't you join us? Tiffany's coming by.
Oh, thank you, Noah, but you know what they say about three's a crowd. I'll talk to you later.
Okay. Whoa.
Hi.
Hi.
Is that coffee for me?
Yes, Blackie.
Great. Like I like it. How about this table over here, something romantic? I have some great news.
Ah.
An idea from Blackie.
Blackie gave you an idea?
Yeah, well, yes, I know. It's quite surprising. But he thinks that since Luke and Robert are not guilty anymore, that we should reopen the Star.
Why?
Well, I mean, that was the reason nobody came before. And since they're not guilty and the indictment's been dropped, I mean, people will come.
Well, no. See, the case is still open, and more importantly, the money's still missing.
I know, but I mean, Luke and Robert are innocent. So the people...
No, listen, babe, a lot of people got burned when Luke talked them into putting money into that thing, and I think tempers are still running pretty hot, you know? I mean, when he comes back and there's an explanation for the whole thing, I think that'll change, but right now I think people are still, you know, a little ground up with that.
So what am I supposed to do in the meantime?
Drink your coffee.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Tiffany, do you know where Blackie is? I need him to babysit Mike.
Blackie is at my apartment, studying very readily D.H. Lawrence.
He's still there.
Let's see, 300 words, you do words, 5 words a minute. Yes, I'd say he's still there, probably for the next 3 days.
Well, baby, I'll call him.
Okay.
So tell me, you got to be pretty excited, aren't you?
Excited about what?
You didn't tell her? Bobbie Spencer's moving back.
Oh, what's the matter? Nobody want to eat with the chief of staff.
If business is discussed, it can be bad for one's digestion. Please sit down.
Thank you.
Any news from Rick?
Oh, nothing that you haven't heard already.
I could sure use him back here.
So could I.
Those kids turning out to be a handful?
No, actually, not as much as I thought they would be. Blackie, believe it or not, is taking charge.
Well, that's encouraging.
It's mind-boggling. Now, if I could just get him to take charge of his studies.
Yeah, I'm having the same trouble with Tommy. I mean, he goes to so many parties and dances and dates. I think he's forgotten how to study. Things sure have changed since I went to college.
Really? In what way?
We used to goof off twice as much.
I would have figured that you would call her as soon as you found out she was coming back here.
Why? It's her decision, not mine.
Well, I know that, but, face it, we have all tried to get her to move back here, Noah, and if anybody could convince her, it's you. Unless you don't want her to come back here.
Well, why wouldn't he?
I don't know.
Amy, that Bobbie and I happened a time ago, and things have certainly changed in my life. I'm sure they have in hers.
I'm sure. Excuse me, I'm going to get some coffee.
What are you looking at? Come on, you know how Amy can talk.
Mm-hmm.
Tiffany, it happened a long time ago. Would you say something?
Better drink your tea. It's cold.
Oh, Blackie, what are you doing here?
Oh, hi, Laura. I'm just studying. What happened to your friend?
Oh, she couldn't make it. She couldn't get out of New York.
Well, that's great. Then you and I can go out and do something together, maybe, huh?
Well, what about your studying?
Oh, I can finish that in a snap. Don't worry about it. Now for a little more proper greeting.
Where is everyone?
Well, Tiffany's out with her doctor, and Jackie, she's in the closet with her little typewriter.
Oh.
So that leaves 2/3 of the apartment to you and me.
Oh, is that all you ever think about?
That's the best I could do on such a short notice.
There are other things to life, Blackie. Now, to see if this is going to work, you're going to need to learn a lot more about them.
Oh, well, I like what you're teaching me better.
How many classes do you take at school? 4 or 5, right? Okay, you're getting a well-rounded education. Well, the same thing goes for romance. If you want to be a good partner, then you really need to experience and be good at all the different phases.
What, are you giving me little grades at the end of the semester or something?
No, I won't. But someday other women in your life will.
Well, what if I don't want to be with any other women? What if I just want to be with you?
Come on, why don't we go get something to eat? Some breakfast, maybe? Hello. Hello, this is Dr. Lesley Weber. Who am I talking to, please?
Oh, hi. It's Laura.
Oh, hello, Laura. Well, I don't even have to ask if he's there then. May I speak to Blackie? I don't mean to interrupt.
Oh, no, not at all. Just 1 second.
See you.
Must be the doctor. What's up, Doc?
Is there any way that you can tear yourself away today?
Why? What do you need?
Well, Alice has to go to the dentist, and I need somebody to watch Mike.
Well, what about Amy?
She's on duty.
Gee, I guess I'm elected then.
Oh, thank you. You're so gracious. Listen, she is waiting for somebody to come there and relieve her, so could you go right away?
Well, yeah, sure. Okay, I'll see you. Gee, I'm sorry, Laura. I guess that ends our little romantic thing today. I gotta go watch Mikey.
Blackie.
What?
Remember, there are other things. The world situation, the Middle East, unemployment. And Luke and Holly, wherever they are. father is extremely ill, much worse than I've ever seen him.
Sir William...
He needs a doctor.
I'm sure he does.
Well, what are you going to do about it?
Take care of it, of course,
You're going to call a doctor?
as soon as I'm able.
Well, what about now? There's the phone. I'll dial for you.
Everything's ready. We can leave as soon as the phone call comes.
Leave for where?
That's none of your concern, my sweet.
My father is ill. You can't leave us here.
The task before us is far more important than Charles's health.
2 or 3 days, Holly. You're not to worry. A doctor will be summoned.
Once we're well on our way, and don't get any stupid ideas. Just because Percy and I are gone doesn't mean that you're free to leave. You, Charles, and Nanny will remain here under house arrest.
I expected nothing less from you, Basil.
I'm sorry, my dear. That is the way it has to be.
And as for your American lover, he was obviously only interested in the money. Once he realizes that there's no chance to recover it, he'll be on the first plane back to Port Charles.
Don't be too sure.
Oh, I'm quite sure. This is the end of your romantic fantasy. You can kiss the chance of a rescue from your hero and your hero goodbye.
General Hospital will continue in a moment.